Oh man, we have so much in store for our next video. And I know you're like, well, James, we're watching this video, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. I'm James and you're watching Blue Dog Aquatics. Now, as you guys have seen, lately we've been doing videos on plants and very similar fish. And that's because, well, we are extremely low. Oh look, little shrimp. We're really low on fish. I didn't even realize how low we were. But yeah, it's part of owning a store. Is people expect stores to constantly have like full stock. But the problem with that is that if you're dropping 1,000, 1,500 plus every week or every 2 weeks, and a lot of ordering is guesswork. Like, we do have a spot on our board in the office that we take suggestions. Now, depending on what the animal is, dictates whether or not I'll order it. Obviously, if it's a super rare animal that costs a ton of money, I'm probably not going to order it unless you put some money down. But yeah, we try to figure out what our customers want. Whether it's the Variatus, which is that kid there, or whether it's angelfish, which we actually do have some new angelfish coming in, or it's shrimp species, or different tetras, or cichlids. Man, when we first opened, we couldn't keep cichlids in stock, but now we have a whole tank of them that haven't gone anywhere. Then it's how many do you order? Obviously, you know, I remember, I think it was my last fish order. I brought in a goby of some kind. I can't remember what it was. If you're watching and you know what that goby is, let me know in the comments, because it's going to drive me nuts what it was. I can't remember. But it sold instantly. And there was like 5 other people, and they're like, well, why didn't you bring in more? Because I have other gobies over there, steel gobies, that someone requested, and they've been here for months now. So that is why it's so difficult to figure out. Now, guppies, like we sell our males here, they're just an assorted. Obviously, we do carry some like specific guppies. Like I think we have some Dumbo ears coming in, and some like blue cobras that are being sold as pairs. Clown loaches, stop running away. It's funny, I only thought there was 2 in here, and earlier I actually saw all 4, which was just crazy. And it's the same with female guppies. We actually just sell them as assorted. I don't break them down as to what they are unless they come in as a pair. So when I buy guppies, I will buy 50, 75, 100 of them because I know they're going to sell, or I'll feed them to the arowanas. But when we get into specialty fish, then we end up with fish that just sit. Rainbow fish is a key example of that. Rainbow fish, we have had so many different types of rainbows. These are deep water creek rainbow fish. They've been here for 8-9 months, and they were a request. So if you ever wonder why there's waves of different types of fish coming through a store, it's because the store is trying to figure out what sells and what doesn't. Obviously, the store has to evolve. Man, I'm sitting on like dry good products. Oh, we're not even going to talk about that. I've had some things up there for 2 years, and it was because when I opened this store, I had no idea what would sell and what wouldn't, and so I bought a lot. That's actually a funny story. I ordered $30,000 in dry goods. I expected, I don't know why I expected a full semi, but it showed up on 2 pallets. And I'm like looking in the truck, I was like, where's the rest? He's like, that's it. I'm like, That's what warrants $30,000. I'm like, this is gonna get expensive, because when I stock the full store, people don't believe it. It cost me $250,000 just to open my doors with stock. Now I have probably 4 times that. Driftwood, oh man, driftwood. Guys, we get driftwood in 2 to 3 times a year. And sometimes it sells, sometimes it doesn't. But people forget how much money actually goes into that. And then, like these, like Ghostwood and Grapevine, actually, I love Ghostwood or Branching Manzanita. Those ones are really easy because they are priced according to their size. Malaysian and Spiderwood, on the other hand, are priced per pound, and I hate going through, because, I mean, in some stores just put a bin, but I don't have a certified scale that you actually have to have certified, I think, like once a year. So I just go in and price everything, which takes me a couple of days. But yeah, what were we talking about? It's that kind of day. But yeah, guys, tomorrow we actually have, man, I got off on a tangent there. But I wanted to share some of like the behind the scenes stuff, guys, of like what goes into it. If you see something in a store, this is why it's happening. When we order, like I won't order fish and plants the same day. We used to, but it's insane the amount of work for how few staff we actually have here. Plants alone can take 2 to 3 days to put away. 2 to 3 days. That's how many plants we order. This last shipment, we did 1,500 plants. Yes, my tanks looked amazing, but it takes so much time. Fish alone, the thing that people don't think about when it comes to fish is I have existing fish in some of these tanks. So when we get new fish in, I have to think about what will play nice and what won't. We have the Lapornius. I've had that kid in there for like 3 months. Nobody ever sees him except for Scott. They're scale eaters. So he's in a tank by himself. These are things that we have to think about when we order fish. Will it be a predator source? My arowanas, when I get them in, I throw them in the guppy tank. I don't even have to feed them because they feed themselves. So, but you have to be careful because sometimes they'll overeat. So keep that in mind. But yeah, little behind the scenes kind of thought process when it comes to ordering fish. The video coming out on Tuesday will have, it'll have, man, that gets tiring. I don't have my gimbal anymore. Well, I do. It's just still in storage. But see, brain is just gone. But the video on Tuesday will showcase so many different species. I think we got in something like 60 species of fish. So I can't, and some of them are really, really cool. So I can't wait to share that with you on Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes video, and let me know if you want to see more like that. Let's see if I can turn the camera around. There we go. And like I said, let me know if you enjoy this video. Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, guys. We will see you later. Thanks for watching.